Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Those of you that are new, my name is Ashley and I am a homeschooling mom to 3 kids. Today's video I am sharing my Amazon haul from Prime Day. All of these things I ordered with Prime Day deals. So if you're interested to see what I got, stick around. Alright, those of you that have been around and watched my channel, I have changed where I film like my sit down videos. Yes, the cabinet behind me is the same because I moved it, but I'm in a different angle in my room, and so I can already tell I feel like the lighting is just different, and so just bear with me as I move it around and as I change the things in those shelves behind me. Anyways, let's get into the Amazon haul. So if you follow me on like social media, on Instagram, I was sharing deals before and that day, and I had so many things in my like cart saved. I had over 60 items that I was like, this is what I want if it goes on sale. Maybe 1 or 2 things out of those 60 actually went on a Prime Day sale. And so as prepared as I thought I wasn't. And so then it took a lot of time to go through the deals and really figure out if something was a good deal or not. I ended up getting a lot more home items than like homeschool, but I did get a few homeschool things, and so I'll share those. The first things that I got, and these were on my list, these are packing bags. They're supposed to like go into your suitcase when you travel, and so there's different size ones, and it's supposed to make packing easier. You can fit more things in there. I really liked it too because I'm like, oh, shoes. I always wrap our shoes in like grocery bags. And so I was like, okay, shoes are good, or just like things that get lost. So I'm going to try them. I got a pack. It's a whole bunch of different sizes. I have a work trip coming up, and then we have a big family trip coming up. So I'm really excited to try those out and see how they work with us packing. Also, I think for our family trip, we are staying at 2 different hotels, and we're going to 2 different airports throughout the length of that trip, and kind of like a road trip multiple times to multiple states. And so my husband and I are like, what if we try to just, everyone has a carry-on, their own size carry-on luggage, and so we don't have to worry about baggage. It can just go on the planes with us. And so we're gonna try that, and I'm hoping these packing bags help. I was watching the channel Homeschoolology, and she does like this cool color coding thing where each of her kids gets their own color of bags. And so I might buy some more if I like them for my personal work trip, so each of my family members has their own color bags, and that way when we take them out at hotels, we can just put them back. We know whose bag they go into. So I'm really excited for those packing bags. All right, next, I don't even think this was on sale, but it was on my cart. It's been in my cart for a really long time, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just buying it. This is The Wild Robot. It is a book I've been wanting to use for a read aloud with my kids. Nikki at This Blessed Homeschool, or This Blessed Mess, she did a whole video on it, and I can link that down below if I remember. And it just sounds like a really fun one. There's also a sequel. It had really good reviews, and so this is going to be added to our read aloud list this year. I got some thin Expo dry erase markers. These were on sale. Expo was having a really good sale on Amazon Prime Day. I already have enough of the larger, thicker point ones, but I want to try to make one of my whiteboards like cute. You know how they do the really cute designs on chalkboards? I'm going to attempt to do something with my whiteboard using these markers. I got these. They are reusable Ziploc bags. I've seen them around, and I just been super hesitant, but I go through a lot of Ziploc bags. My husband needs to bring lunch to work every day, so he uses them, and because I make him like 2 sandwiches, he uses a gallon size one every day, and those are the most expensive size. And so and then my kids just use them, like if they want, when I buy like the big things of chips, they like will put them in the little Ziploc bags. So anyways, I got a couple different sizes to try them and just see if, you know, this works out, and we don't have to buy as many of the you know, disposables, Ziploc, sandwich bags, all of that. So I got a whole pack of those on Prime Day. This was one of the Prime Day deals. I'm not going to open this because it's a bunch of parts, but it's a rain shower head. So it's a black matte shower head. I'll put a picture of it up here. When we built our house, and so one of my favorite things that we were able to do when we built our house was all of our hardware is black matte. And our shower head, though, because of where we live, the hard water is so bad that it builds up a white on it, and just eventually you have to replace it. So this was on a deal. It's super pretty, and it has the rainfall shower head and then a detachable little shower attachment, and so I picked this up, and so super excited for that. I got a couple more books. This one is the Cheerios Playbook. I remember whose channel I saw this on. If it was you, let me know, because I commented on your video that I thought that these were so adorable. The Cheerios Playbook, it's a board book, but your kids can use Cheerios. So like, see how the Cheerios are the wheels? On this one, your kid would put Cheerios on. And so I thought that my 3-year-old would just think that this is so much fun. They have a couple other different ones too, but this one was on sale, and so I got it for around, I think, $3 or $4. I picked up 2 books in series that I've heard are really good, but I just got the first book. I didn't want to commit to the entire series until I make sure it's something that is going to work for us. So this one is The Secret of the Hidden Squirrels, book 1 at the beginning. And so these are, I've never read them, but they're almost like a magic treehouse adventure type series, but it is like Bible history and Bible based. And so they're obviously very good, positive, uplifting stories, but they're supposed to be very engaging for kids. And so I got book number 1 that we are going to read through. There's a couple of pictures, but it's mostly words. It's a small chapter book. It says ages 6 to 9, reading level grades 1 to 3. And so we'll see. I'm, just trying to stock up on some books. And so if we like this, we'll end up getting the whole series. And then this one is Zoe and Sassafras. This is called Dragons and Marshmallows. This is the book number 1. This is also a series that I've heard really good things about. And so we're going to try this one too. And again, this is kind of that same setup. It's bigger font, but a chapter book with just a couple little images every few pages. If you've read either of those series, let me know down below how you like them and if you recommend that I get the entire series. All right, Carter's had a deal on Prime Day, the kids' clothing brand. And so I picked up my son some pajama sets, and so this one, I think he got 3 sets of pajamas for like $10. And so it's like a little dog with a mask. There's little pants that's like construction pants. This one is a matching little monsters top and bottom, another little pair of pants, and then they had a swimsuit. And so this is one of those long sleeve tops, and then some little shorts. And I did get him like a bigger size just so he'll grow into them. I love these Carter sets, and I get really sad when my kids don't fit in them anymore. And so my 3-year-old is the last one who is fitting in them. He is 3.5 and he's in a size 4T right now, but he's going into 5T. And so that's pretty much as high as they go. They do have, I think, like a bigger kid sizing, but it's not as good as these little toddler packs that they have. And so picked those 2 up for him. I got the United States Activity and Fact Book. I already have one of these. I got it with our Beautiful Feet geography, but I loved it so much that I wanted each of my daughters to have their own, because this year we're going to be, and for future years, really trying to learn the United States. And so this one has every state. It has like an image of it, and then it has facts about it. And so I just wanted both of my kids to have their own, so as we learn about different states, they can have their own workbook and kind of their own notes and use it however they want. And so picked up another one of those. These are laminating sheets. It's a pack of 100. I I don't even know how much I paid for them, but it was a really good deal. For $100, I don't even remember now. But it was a really, really good deal. And so I stocked up on those because I just ran out. So we have laminating sheets. Got some slides for a microscope. And that is also because I got a microscope set. And this might be messy because we already dug into it and opened it. But this is like a beginner microscope. It was one of their Prime Day deals. It was very inexpensive. Like, I don't think I paid more than $30 for it because I don't want to pay more than that for a microscope that I know my kids aren't going to, at this point in time, use correctly or properly. And so when they get in those higher grades and in more advanced science classes, that's when we'll make that investment, but not right now. I thought this is just a fun kit to get started, get them used to a microscope. There's a couple science lessons that we're using that will need one. And this one also came with shrimp eggs. And so you grow shrimp and then you can actually watch them grow through their life cycle through the microscope. And so I thought that was going to be a fun activity. And so I picked this up. And then the last thing I think is this globe. It is a smaller globe. So I think I posted it and someone said that, hey, you know, globes are however many inches this one is. I think it's, I don't even know. This one's 8 inches. I think they were like, oh, most globes are 10 inches or 12 inches. Well, that's fine. I didn't need a giant one. This one is good enough for me. And it has all the continents, countries, and I did like that on the United States. It does have all the different states. I was reading some comments on other globes where the United States didn't have the states broken out, and we live in the United States, so that's something I wanted when I was looking for a globe. It does light up too, so I thought that would be fun with all of our geography lessons this year. I also got new sheets, a new comforter for my room, but I already washed those and put them on my bed, so there's nothing exciting. They're just plain gray things. So I got that. I feel like I might have gotten something else, but I don't know. It's been about a week since Prime Day, so I've had all this stuff shoved in a corner to film. But yeah, those were my Prime Day hauls. What deals did you get on Prime Day? I would love to hear because I'm going to kind of save some of this stuff for next year so we can be ready and know what's going to be on sale. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you all have a wonderful day and we will chat soon. Bye guys.